Link.
Now that says, I'm trying to think about the nature of this matchup. First of all, Zelda does, of course, have a reflector, which is just when you're playing against a projectile-heavy character like Toon Link, it's just, it helps. It doesn't necessarily define the matchup because Toon Link is that mobile.
Yeah.
But the fact that he can't just reliably be like, all right, I am not comfortable, so I'm just going to run away and throw projectiles.
Because he's just like, I made a wall. Look, check out this wall. It's a nice wall. And you're like, God, Zelda, I just want to fight you. Stop. But yeah.
Oh, but dealing with the Phantom, people who aren't familiar with the Zelda matchup, they have to spend like the first 5 minutes of the set just figuring out what the heck Phantom does, you know? But,
yeah.
And so it seems that at least right now, Xeno has been dealing with it pretty well, mainly by just not giving Lyric the chance to use it. Like when she's been off stage, yeah, right there, forward smash going to be closing it out. But for the most part, off stage, you know, she's had time to break out the Phantom, but Xeno is playing really good the distance game. Right as I say that, though, he is playing at forward smash range, so
very bold of you to do that in forward smash range.
Well, I mean, no, it's worth pointing out that that's good adaptation from Lyric, that realizing that, okay, so I maybe was trying to go for more of a passive game plan, but if he's going to just sit in my forward smash range, Zelda has decent range on her moves.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that down air. That was probably even a little bit of platform coverage as well. And now it's 3 stocks to 1, looking pretty rough for Lyric. But no ledge invincibility. Gonna be hit with that Vince Fire. It still lasted. Wow, that move. Oh no, that was the bomb, I think, actually. Never mind. Anyway, finally, first stock from Xeno being taken off the board. And I will say that overall, the nature of this, Lyric seems to be adapting. At the very least, you know, it felt very dominant for Xeno at the beginning. And although it might not seem as dominant right now, it could also be that he's just slowing down the pace because he doesn't want to take risks. You know, so even if the rate is not as differential, you know what I mean? Still, I feel like he has control over this set. Oh, the read! Such a fantastic job covering that roll behind. And Zelda has a really long roll, tech roll. So really smart to just position himself right there where he needed to be.
Yeah, Xeno is definitely one of the players who was like, ooh, yes.
Yeah, and if you notice that was really good because it covered both tech, mistech, tech in place, and tech behind. And when you're a player, and also keep in mind that tech roll away is super scary to do because it puts you closer to the blast zone. Subconsciously, you want to get away from there.
Yeah.
But like in the end, a super hard read took care of the job regardless. So moving into game 2, I think that maybe a flatter stage would work out better for Lyric. Those platforms just definitely, Xeno was able to retreat to them and allowed him to come in at her from all of these different angles. I actually missed the confirm on what stage. Going to be Lilat. Interesting. I'm actually unsure whether Zelda's, I know that her up B used to have problems on the stage with the tilting. I don't know if it's still the case, but, oh, all right, there we go. Quick 78%.
Yeah. Quick,
Jeez.
100 damage, basically. Oh, my God.
Was that it? Oh, wow. I think he was looking for some type of panic option, but the counterattack actually is got Lyric out of a death sentence. But just because she's not dead doesn't mean she's in control. Only 24% on Xeno. Oh, and again, the exact same thing. Goes for that weak hit and then charges the down smash. That time a mistech is going to be punished. And this is looking similar to the beginning of Game 1. And yeah, Game 1 did not work out too well for Lyric in the end. So there needs to be some serious adjustments to be made. And another, it's 82% immediately.
Yeah, Young Link and Xeno just doing a really good job of like building on that fast damage, and like he's doing a really good job of just like staying out of like danger. He's just like going for the hits that work and not overextending.
And another thing, you notice that the neutral game is just so much in Extra O is favored. Like,
Yeah.
Young Link just so mobile, which means that every hit that Lyric gets need to really matter. But there have been a couple dropped ledge traps here and there, and you can't, like, if you need every single hit to matter so much.
Yeah, definitely. And then you can kind of see that, like, Lyric is trying to, like, force things to happen, which you, like, go for, like, slightly overextensions. Like, all of these teleports, like, it's like, oh, please get hit by this, please die.
All right, now this is actually kind of, never mind.
No. Yeah, so, like, he went to punish that, the Hail Mary teleport, got right next to her, and then she kicked him, gave her the toe, and he died, but then didn't get into a safe position when he came back on the respawn platform.
I think Lyric wanted to get a reset on the platform with weak forward air, but just barely missed. And that's a lot of damage that was not able to be dealt. And, okay, all right, let's...
See another one of those, and we'll have an even game.
Oh, yeah, no, Zelda, sometimes it really is not good that I forget how much kill power this character has. I would call this an even game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Toon Link.
Possible, definitely.
Sorry, Young Link, rather. We haven't really seen extra. Oh.
Or not. Okay.
No. Oh.
Okay.
And I was about to go. Yeah, because Young Link can struggle to kill. He is one of those characters with a really good punish game, really good neutral. But when you're like both at 100+%, it can seem so scary to actually engineer a win.
Yeah.
You know, because he doesn't have great burst options for killing. Most of it requires setup. Yeah, but in the end, you don't need to kill your opponent if they do it for you. So, an unfortunate SD, and that means that Extra O is going to be moving on in the winner's bracket.